What's up, y'all? It's Nikki, TaureanGoddess. It's a new moon in Cancer tonight, y'all. And oh, things is popping. How is everybody doing? Because off the bat with this Two of Swords, I see somebody is having to ease some burdens because they dealing with an asshole who say they love you. And with this Ten of Wands, that's it. You feel like you oppressed. Because this person got a mask on. They in disguise. But you still standing firm with good faith and honoring yourself, right? But in the future, you about to make some shit happen because you about to have spiritual guidance with this Hierophant. You like in the high priest energy coming into the future. You probably coming into it now, though. The future can be a few minutes from now. You did. You're going to take your time to shine, and you're going to need anybody who was in a relationship with you to match your vibe and not bring you misery. Yeah, that's what my G said. So you getting your mind right, I see. And you inspired to take flight. My G said, can we be friends? Let's try. Is that what you want to do, be friends? I'm so sick of this energy. It's like everybody is in this cheating mode. Why you just can't leave the person you with alone and go ahead and go on and get your pity pat pumped or your little goober wet? But no, you want to stay in a relationship. That's where that karma come in at. You know, that's where that karma comes in at. Yeah, because whoever you dealing with, they seem like they're a little ruthless. And their expectations of you are very high. But it's like it's excessive everything. 1 minute y'all love each other from head to toe, and the next minute you don't. The next minute you don't. It's like it go from sugar to shit almost in 10.5 seconds. My G said, is this your twin flame, your karmic, or your soulmate? You gotta choose wisely. And from the spread and the look at things, it seems like this person you're dealing with is in a karmic state. They may have came in as that top dog, King Dingaling, Mr. Romantic, but it's some difficulty now. And you disappointed. Yeah, you disappointed, and you had to gather some strength. Yeah, I knew this high priestess was gonna find out. You had to gather some strength. You said, let me shake the come up off this brain and do the knowledge because my morals intact. Whoever you dealing with conceded. It's like they done did it time and time again. So they said, shit, if I got away with it once, let me go on and see if I can do it again and again. Maybe again. Trust is important to you. Shit at a standstill right now, but you really not complaining. You not complaining about anything. You bored, but you trying to create some changes too because you tired of this shit. You tired of it. I would be too. Put no carrot in front of my nose like I'm no jackass. I ain't no jackass. Not a jackass. This person is letting pride deflate they head, not inflated, but deflated because they fucking around, right? It's like that's where their victory was achieved with this betrayal. Because they had options in their back pocket. They looking at the body and not the soul. Yeah, they two-faced it as hell. Two-faced it as hell. My G said. They said they two-faced it as hell. And they up in their head about some things as well. They sad. They disappointed in themselves. They feeling something like how you feeling, so why they doing it? Out of sexual desires, this person has some sexual addictions. Yeah, they have some sexual addictions. See, all they seeking is some sexual gratification. They ain't thinking about nothing else. And that's what's causing this upheaval within y'all relationship. They be on the phone with them a lot too. They always texting back and forth. It's like they half with you and half with them. They savage with it. Yeah, my G said they dealing with some sexual addictions. It's like you probably restricted them to the cat or that pole, so they went somewhere else to do it instead of finding out why they were being put on punishment. Somebody's stressed out at work too. They stressed as hell at work. Probably because they've been deceiving you. They slandering you too. They talking shit. And somebody gave them some advice about what they was doing to you and they didn't follow it. No, they didn't follow it. No, and that was the antidote. That was the antidote too, for them to follow that advice and they didn't. Because you faithful to them and whoever they was talking to was telling them like you got to be a damn fool. Because they weak. They body weak too. They body weak too. They something like a treacherous motherfucker. They probably always talking shit, always want to fight. That's their thing right there. They immature and they infamous for cheating is what my G said. They infamous for doing that. They the master at it. It's like 1 minute they get it in their head, then they go and they hop in somebody else's bed. No, I didn't mean to make that fall like that, y'all. It was just how it felt. My G said, use your head. That intuition, that gut feeling that you had, use that. It's a revolution probably building up in you right now. You've been fighting with yourself because this person, they heart false. You've been repressing your emotions about it too. You probably need to speak up. You probably need to speak up because this person is in a whole nother relationship unbeknownst to you. What you gonna do about that? And they be talking to this person about you. That's an error. That's some bullshit all the way around the board. Yeah, my G said they done did this before because they want your forgiveness. But you ready to release this pain. You ready to release this pain because they've been blocking you and you know it. You seeing through the bullshit. You seeing through it. And you just want some peace and some rest. You know who you are. I think I'm talking to a woman. You know who you are. You bring all this womanness to the table, this femininity. You pleasure this person. You nice looking, but they don't want to do right. It seemed like to me they don't turn down nothing. They don't turn down nothing but they collar. They don't turn down nothing but they collar, and they still got a lot to learn. What they looking at is being popular. What you looking at is your soul being liberated. You not self conscious, and you making that known. You shining right now too. You done got to know yourself, and you ready for the next phase. You like next phase, please, next. And I can dig it, because who the hell want to stay in a relationship when a foundation was built on lies? Who want to stay in a relationship when the foundation was built on lies, and you still lying to me, you deceiving me, you going behind my back? That's how diseases is passed. That's how people get scorned and end up treating the next motherfucker like they ain't shit, because they figuring the next person is gonna be the same. But you overwhelmed with it, and you starting to get a little paranoid, but you realize, and it's just a test of faith. You know this pain already though, so you being bold, you showing strength, but you haven't placed up any boundaries. And that's been a struggle with you. And this person is always on the defense because the scales aren't balanced. It's always some tit for tat shit. And they force you to come down to their level. I'm feeling like you're a mature person, and when things get rough, y'all arguing, and you forced to be ignorant with this person, and you feel like you're doing yourself a grave injustice. And you right, you are. This doubt, this fear, and that shame that you feel, that's not from Most High. That's from the opposition. The opposition. This person is the opposition. This person is deceptive in all their ways. And they going through some health issues as well. They came in romantic, charming. They even helped you to build. Yeah, they helped you to build some things. But they really have unrealistic expectations of you in this relationship. And continuously making advances towards other people. My G said, this some bullshit, and it's gonna perish. Right now, your joy clouded though, because at first you experienced perfect satisfaction with this person. Great joy. But you ain't gonna have no regrets. You not gonna have no regrets. I don't feel like somebody's back and eyes hurting. Somebody's back or somebody's eyes hurting. You disenchanted right now too. A little timid, but you have withdrawn, but not completely, because this person is still either with you or in your energy, but you drifting. You drifting because you passionate about self. You passionate about self. You like, damn, what the hell? I thought you was a 10. I thought you was a 10. 10 pennies though. 10 pennies, because this person is not who the hell they say that they are. They don't even walk the walk or talk the talk. They talk a lot of shit, but they don't match up to it. Yeah, they don't match up to it, and they be ready to bail when the going gets tough. They probably walk out the door when you placing some truth on them. When you placing some truth on them, yeah, because you feel like you having a lack of progress, and they playing with your money too. They wasting money. They haven't learned from their mistakes, but you have. You've learned from your mistakes because everything has been extravagant from them having no discretion. Um, and from the struggles. But your antennas up though. And you know that this person has the incapacity to love you like you want to be loved or treat you like you deserve to be treated. Mm-hmm. They've been petty. You feel like they weak for giving into temptation like that. They don't realize that you have some special abilities either. That's what they not realizing because I see that you're very intuitive. Yeah, I see it. You have an inner vision. You have an inner vision. My G said, it's like a game of hazard. It's a game of hazard, but you got new things coming up. A fortunate occasion that's gonna be coming up for you. Mhm. And it might be love. It's gonna start with you loving yourself beyond what any other person can do because you haven't been loving yourself. You haven't been loving you, my G said. And this person ain't gonna change. But your intuition, your gut already told you that. Have you told this person that though? Because my G said you've been repressing your emotions. Treason after treason. Bullshit after bullshit. Fight after fight. It's always some bad news and you resisting the end is what my G said. They said it'd be successful for a minute, but it don't be permanent. And y'all two not good together at this current point in time. What's something? Hmm. You know, somebody's wish gonna come true though. What you wish for. You got successes coming with some type of collaboration. You about to discover your strengths at your work. You're gonna discover your strengths at your work and you're making progress at your workplace and you've made some allies as well. My G says you're not even focused on this relationship, but you're a little bit emotionally and mentally fucked up behind these arguments, but you're not focused on this relationship. You focused on your money. You focused on your money. And I got all signs out here. All signs out here, y'all. Aries, Leo, Sag,